guys, Bob here with Casey Craps. Thanks for joining us here today as we're going to do a Let's Play video today. We got a big meet and greet set up this weekend. Actually, it'll be tomorrow as we look at Saturday we're going to be accepting visitors 10:30 a.m. Harrah's Casino. Come out and visit us if you're in the Kansas City area. And you can visit us all. I have a ton of people from Craps Nation coming in from all over the country, mostly here in the Midwest. Just found out we had somebody from Georgia popping up. So it should be a good time. Come out, meet us. You won't be able to play on the same table as us, but you are definitely more than welcome to come out and see us. So I figured today we'll do a Let's Play. I'm going to do $500 buy-in. Just have some fun. Just kind of do some warm-ups, getting ready for the weekend. Let's see if we can't spin it up for some good money or if we lose it all. Let's have some fun. All right, guys, so it's been a while since we've done just a Let's Play video, kind of like what we do on our streams here on Tuesday nights. So tonight, or this morning, I'm going to just go ahead and just do a Let's Play. We've got a great big weekend of Craps players coming here to Kansas City. We're going to be starting off at Harrah's Casino, actually, Saturday morning. So if you guys want to come and meet us, we'll be out there this Saturday in Kansas City at Harrah's Casino, starting at about 10:30ish, I think is what they were talking about. So if you guys want to come meet us, more than welcome to come and meet us, but you will not be able to play on our table. Unfortunately, we do have a table reserved for us, but you're able to come out and visit us. So tonight, we're just going to go with the $500 bankroll. I just want to, like I said, we're just going to play craps. We're not going to play crapless. We're going to play around, see what we can turn $500 into tonight or today, and have some fun. So let me buy $100 in red chips. And there we have it. And most times when I like to start playing, I like to start with the 66 and cross, or excuse me, 66 inside, just for the simple fact that it kind of gives me a feel for the table and what I can expect while playing. So there we have our 66 with our change back. Let's go ahead and get this set up real quick. Remember, on the 66 on the inside, it's basically $15 level on the 5 through 9, with your 6 and 8 going to be capped at 18, just because your 6 and 8 obviously need to be at the $6 betting increment. So we'll take $15. We'll put that on the pass line. We're just going to break into the table, get a feel, see what we can get, and move forward from there. So I've got 2 3s, a 1 4, and a 5. Let's get new dice here, get them set up, and here is our come out roll to start. We have a 6-2 easy 8. Perfect. So I will mark that. And now, instead of trying to target the other numbers, I'm going to be trying to target the 6s and 8s, as I want to get that point as quick as possible. So here is our first roll. We have, well, 5 3 8. That worked out perfectly. That's going to pay us $21. I'm going to drop them $1 so that we can turn this into 88 across. Turn the puck off. Get my money for these up here first. And then on top of that, I get $15 for my pass line. We'll just rack that. No sense in using it. Or, you know, actually, the more I think about it, if I drop them $5, $7 right now on top of what I earn, and that, I can go ahead and take this up to 110. Let's do that. Let's, because it's one fewer hit we have to take. All right. Get those here. We'll just take it all the way up to 110. That was actually pretty nice. Nope, that's one too many. There we go. And we're at 110. Perfect. I don't know about you, but that was pretty ideal. Here we go. We're on our next come out. Next roll, we get a 3-1-4. I'll mark that on the ATS, even though we're not playing it. I like to keep track of it. Mark our 4. Now let's aim for an inside number. The only reason I'm not aiming for the 4 and 10 right now is I want to get another hit. Inside hunting we go. 5, 6, 8, 9 would be pretty good. Hey, there's a 6. Mark that one off the ATS. That's going to pay us $35. Now, I'm just going to rack that. I'm not going to reduce just yet. I'm going to take a chance here because if I can get some inside number action going, if I can get a couple hits, well, then we can expand out. So that's $35. Aiming for those insides again. Next toss. There is a 2, 4, 6. Awesome. That right there is another $35. 35 plus 35 is 70. I had 66. I had $76 in total. I'm only in the hand for $6. Now, I'm going to consider this as we are free and clear to play how we want now that I have recouped my money off of the table. Okay, let's get another inside hit, please. 3, 5, 3, 1 is my dice set that I am going with. Next toss. Nice, pretty throw. It's a 6-1. That's okay. I don't mind that. We lost a minimal amount after taking that chance, and we're not hurt by it. A couple bucks, yes. Hurt by it, no. All right, so there's 20, 40, 65, 66. All right, let's set this back up. I'm just going to take another stab at it and see if we can't do that again. One more. And then, of course, I'll need... I'm going to go I'm going to go something different this time. I'm going to put 75 on the pass line. Whoops. Because on this roll, I'm going to work it. Let's set up our dice. 6262 is what I usually use for my come out rolls. Here is our toss. We get a 6-2. Perfect. That's an 8. Easy. Just take those dice, move them around, slide them down there, and we'll mark the 8. All right, let's see if we can't hit that 8 again. That will definitely put us in a really good position. 3, 5, 3, 1. Here's our next toss. That's a 5, 6 yo. Now, because we're on the craps table, it's not going to hurt us or help us unless we bet a horn or the yo. You can do that too. We didn't. All right, 3, 5. We're staying with the 3, 5, 3, 1. Next throw. That is a 5, 4 neener. Mark that. Slide our dice over. Let's pay it out. 5, 4, 9. That's going to pay us $21. There's 21. I will drop them a nickel to get some change because I want to give them $1. There's my 4 back. And we'll just take this up to 88. There we have it. Let's see if we can't hit that 8 now. Got my dice set. We're staying with that 3, 5, 3, 1. It's working for us thus far. Here is our next throw. That's a 5, 1, 6. We did not have that yet. That's going to pay us $28. All right, so we're going to get $6 back off of this. And then this will go up to 110 on the inside. Give me 3 more quarters. Move these up. We have 110. There's my change. And let's slide the dice on over. All right, here we go. Same plan, 3, 5, 3, 1. We would love an 8 right here. Please and thank you. A 5, 2, cinco dos, adios. Nope. We did not get out of that hand. And the thing you have to remember is that if you're going to take a chance like that, you have to be content. If something like this happens, it's going to happen from time to time. I took a chance. I couldn't get out of the hand, and I kind of got bit there. That happens. All right, so I'm going to try again. 76. Get $10 change. Let's set up our 66 across. We got it to work. We got out of the first hand, didn't make any progress, and got stuck on the second hand. So let's see if we can't now get past it this hand. I'm going to try again. 75. We're going to work this. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. Again, my die set that I like to go with is a 6262 on the come out. Here we go. That's a 415 horse and buggy. Let's mark that and slide on down. Let's go again. I bet you guys can guess my die set, 3531. Here is our next throw. That's a 516. That is going to pay us $21. I'm going to drop them $1. Same thing. I could get aggressive and drop $3 there, even though that's not really aggressive, and bump up my 6 and 8 to 30. But I'm just going to leave it like this. Just go from 66 to 88. Let's have another throw. Staying with that 3531. Next toss, we get... There's a hard 10. The puppy paws. That doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us. But it does mark it off on the ATS tracker. So there's one positive. Okay. For our next throw, we have... That's a hard 6. Pretty. Slide those down. That's going to pay us $28. We'll get $6 back. The rest of this will turn into $110. There we have it. Rack the 6. Let's throw again. For our next throw, we get a hard 10 right back. We don't have anything on it. I'm okay with that. We are not going to push it. We've had a couple we had that one bad roll, so we got to be patient. Staying with our die set of 3531. Let's throw again. That's a 314, the other side. Okay. So we're slowly but surely knocking these numbers down. Let's go to our next throw. We get a 6-1. All right. Got bit again. That's 2 rolls in a row that we got bit. Just couldn't quite make it out. Like I said, you gamble, that's going to happen. So you got to be prepared for it. Okay. Move this over. I'm going to change my tactic a little bit. Off. 5, 6, 8. Cap the 6 and 8 for 30. And 15 on the... Now I'm going to go 25 on the pass line. Let's do a come out roll. Change up our dice. Well, I've got 2 6s, a 3, 4, 5. So we'll go with the 2 6s. Set up our dice. Here's our come out roll. That's a 5-2 Cinco Dos Adios. But it's also a frontline winner because our button's off. So I'll rack that quarter. Pull these dice. Let's throw them again. Okay, here we go. Dice are set. We have a 5-6 yo. Look at that. Got another quarter for that. Frontline winner. Let's throw them again. I'll be honest with you guys. I am not a big horn better. I've never, I don't bet horns. I don't know why, but Aces in both places. I tell you what, I'd be up quite a bit. That's back-to-back rolls. We also lose a quarter. So I just pulled that straight out of the rack and put it onto the dealer's stack. I guess I should have been betting the horns. Holy cow. A yo followed up by aces. That's nice. Here we go. Next toss. A 2-4. Easy 6. We'll mark the 6. Take these. Slide them on down. All right. I'm going to drop 3 nickels onto the field. Let's have a go. Gonna look for some inside hits. We'll just go with what the dice give us. Our first toss. There is a 5-4 neener. That did all kinds of funny bouncing. 5-4-9. I don't have anything on it, but I do earn 15 up here. We'll just rack it, move forward. And what will happen is if I can build up a quarter, I'll then stick it on one of my numbers up above. 3-5, 3-1 is our dice set. Let's have some fun. Here's our toss. Oh, that was a good throw. That felt good. 5-6, yo. Again. I get paid there. That's a quarter now that I have gotten. I'm going to stick it right on that 9. Slide them on down. And let's throw again. Our next throw, we get. That's a 5-3 easy 8. We're going to lose this quarter or this 3 nickels, and we will win $35. Okay, so I'm going to take that and the nickel, put it right on the field, take the quarter, stick it right there. Hold on to the quarters. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's fix that. Set it right there on the doubles. Okay, let's set up our dice for our next throw. I'm changing to a 5-6, 5-4, trying to get some 9s and 5s mixed in there. Here's our next toss. Maybe grab that 10. 5-1, 6. Okay, well, we'll take that. That's the point. We're going to get a quarter for that up there. This is going to pay us 35. We lose the 15, though. And then I'm going to cover my 10 and my 4 and rack the 10, and I am done playing the field. That is our point. Let's turn it off. Now let's throw some dice. I'm almost out of this hand. I just need one more hit and to collect on, and then we will officially be out. Here's our next toss. That's a 2-4-6. Right there, right back on it. Take our dice. But yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, you know, I've never been a big horn better. It's not that I don't believe in it. I don't know. Maybe I don't have the confidence in myself to roll them when I want them and so on and so forth. But it works. I've seen people make money off of it. Next toss. That's a 1-4-5. Horse and buggy. There's the roll. Slide them down. Let's get paid. 35. And I'm just going to rack that because now I have $95. I had 75, 110. So I'm $15 officially away from being completely out of the hand. Get my dice set. I'm really liking this 5-6, 5-4 dice set. Here's our next toss. We have a 1-2-3. There's another horn. Now all I need is that 4 for the smalls and make those people jump up and down. So let's see if we can't comply with that. 5-6, 5-4. Here is our toss. A yo 11. That one went a little wonky on me. I'll see if I can't straighten that up. Here's our next toss. We get. That's a 1-2-3. Back again. See, I could be making all kinds of money if I was playing the field, but no, no, no. I don't want to do that to myself. Here is our next throw. Boxcars! Holy smokeroonies. We've got a legit chance now at hitting this ATS. We need the 4, 9, and 10. So now I'm going to change my dice set. I'm going to go back to the 3, 5, 3, 1. Here's our next throw. 3, 4. Did you see that left die, how it popped up in the air like that? That was crazy. Okay, we're out. So we lost a little bit of money on that hand, not much. Had I gotten off the field a little bit sooner, I probably would have been okay and been able to get out of the hand with no loss. But again, that's going to happen. I'm down quite a bit right now, but let's see if we can't make a bounce back. So let me pull these dice down. I kind of liked that strat we were doing just there with the 75 and the 15 on the field and 15 on the pass line. So let's give it a go again. Have some fun with it and see if we can't make some money. All right, got everything set up. We'll go with the fresh dice. I see 2 2s, a 1, 3, and a 5. So we'll go with the 2 2s. Here comes our come out roll. We have a 6, 1, 7. That's a frontline winner. Oh, we got 15 on it. I'm going to take it up to a quarter, rack the 5. I can do that because the casino paid it to me, right? Sure, why not? And if we just happen to hit another yo right here, why not? All right, 6, 2, 6, 2 is the same dice set. Here is our toss. Or we can hit a Cinco Dos. That'll pay us now a quarter. I'm not going to go past that. I'll just leave it right at a quarter. Slide the dice down. Let's see if we can't land ourselves a number. 6, 2, 6, 2. Here is our throw. Come out roll is a 5, 3, easy 8. Let's mark that 8. And now let's stick 15 on the field. Okay. And okay, I'm going with a 5, 6, 5, 4 on this die set. Here is our first toss. A 2, 3, 5. Staying alive. Slide that down, lose the 15, win 35. Right? Rack the quarter. Put another 15 right there. Not too difficult. Here is our next toss. A 1, 4, 5 right back. Lose the 15. Get paid 35. Rack the quarter. Put 15 on the field. I mean, we're not making as much as we could be if we weren't playing the field, but I don't want to miss the chance in case I start bouncing around. Here comes our next throw. And I'm going with a 3, 5, 3, 1 right now. Trying to hit some inside numbers, maybe the 3 and the yo. 5, 6 yo like that. Perfect. All right, that's going to give us 15 back. Put it right there. And let's see, 75, 110. I've got $90 there, so I need another $20, and we're out of this hand. So I'm going to pull that off. Whoops. And now let's aim for some inside hits. Here comes our next throw. Oh, that was a pretty throw. 2, 3, 5. I am knocking these inside numbers out. All right, so there's the 10. So that's 75, 95. I'm going to put this quarter on the 9. Now let's slide it down and have another throw. Looking for an inside number. Here is our toss. That is a 5 hard 10. Nice. There we go. Let me mark that. Got hidden by the chips, but that's okay. I'm not on the 4 and 10 just yet, but we will get there. Here we go. Next throw. That's a 6-2 easy 8. That is the point. That's going to pay us a quarter down there, pay us 35 right here. Grab these 2 quarters, put it on the 4 and 10, rack the $10, turn the puck off, swap out my pass line to a 3 nickels, rack that quarter. We are set to go. We are out of the hand. Let's throw some dice, have some fun. Whoop, whoop. All right, here we go. Come out. 6-2, 6-2. We get... That is a 6-2 easy 8. Slide them on down. Here we go. What do you guys want to see? 4s and 10s? Sure, why not? I'm going to go with the 5-6, 5-4 die set. Let's toss them down, see if we can't hit those numbers. That is a 6-2 easy 8 buckshot. That point, thank you very much. 35. We'll kick it up to 60. That was a nice hit. Take the 20, rack it. Turn that off. And slide our dice down. Set up the dice here. Here comes our toss. That's a 2-3-5. Man, I'll tell you what, this roll, we have been hitting 5, 8, 10, and we hit that 1 yo. I think we've only hit the 10 once. It's all been 5s and 8s. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. Get the dice set. 5-6, 5-4. Here comes our toss. A 6-3-9. Poke that hole. Slide our dice down. 9's going to pay us 35. I'm just going to kick it up to 50. Rack the 10. Very simple. Same die set. See if we can't get some 4s and 10s. Here's our throw. 2-3-5. What is up with these 5s and 8s? All right, we'll take it. 15. That's going to pay us 35. Make it 50. Rack the 10. Rack the 15. Turn the button off. Slide the dice down. Let's have a come out roll. 6-2, 6-2. Here's our toss. That's a 6-4, 10. Big bend down on the end. So I know for a fact we're going to be aiming for that 10. Straight out of the gate. If we buckshot it, we buckshot it. I'm going to change to a 3-5-3-1 die set. Or excuse me, 3-5-1-5. Here is our toss. That's a 6-3-9. We've now hit that a couple times. There's 50, 70. I'm going to put a quarter on it. Rack the 45. I think that's a reasonable increase. Still trying to get some money in the rack because I've taken a couple hits early on. So we're going to try to work our way out of it. All right, die set. Here we go. That's a Cinco Dos. Man, they double kissed. Oh, that sucks. They got into that corner and they just started bouncing off each other. And yeah, it just went downhill from there. All right, let me clear off this rack here, or the ATS real quick as well. That's all taken care of. Let's see, we made almost $200 off of that. So we were able to bounce back a little bit. Let me do that. Take this, put it back, sell it back to them for $100. There's another $100. And voila. Okay, so now that we've got that set up, or now that we've done a couple different smaller variations, I'm going to try to go for a chance. Let's see here. Let me get 4 quarters from that 100. Three, 3, 3, and 30. Quarter. I'm going to go for the gusto. We're going to go 330. Oh, I can't go 330. We're going to go 75 on the 568. And then, of course, you have to have caps. So there we go. Button is off. Got my pass line on. We are not working the come out. Let's throw some dice. Here we go. That's a 2, 3, 5. Mark our 5. Slide our dice over. Let's hit some inside numbers, please. What do you guys think? 3, 5, 3, 1 is what we're going to go with. That's a 4, 1, 5. That's a buckshot even. All right, so that's going to pay us a quarter down there. It's going to pay us 105 up here. I'm just going to rack. Turn the puck off. Slide our dice over. Let's set a new point. Okay, and I've got the 6262 dice set. Here we go. I get a 1, 2, 3. That's a craps number, so I'm going to lose a quarter. But it is good for those needing it on the ATS. Let's throw again. Same die set, 6262. Here comes our throw. A 6, 1. That pays us, well, we get that quarter back. And we got to reset the tracker. There we have it. Next toss. We have a 6, 2, easy 8. Awesome. Let's mark that 8. Take our dice down to the other end and hit some inside numbers. Got my dice set at a 3, 5, 3, 1. Here comes our first throw. A 2, 3, 5. Okay, we'll take it. That's another 105. So I had what? 75, 150, 225, 255, 280. I've got 235 right now in the rack. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Sticking with that 3, 5, 3, 1. Next throw. There's aces in both places. Okay, so now, not because I threw aces. Slide that down. I just had a thought. So I've got $235 in my rack. If I was to take this, make it 160 across, that's 30, 55 coming off. I'm free and clear right there after 2 hits. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, we're good. Oh, I need to add those caps. Yep, right there. There's another 50. I forgot the 5. There we go. So I've got $330 that I just pulled off of the table, total in profits and my initial buyout. So yeah, we are free and clear to aim whatever we want to. So we're going to aim for those 4s and 10s now and see if we can't have some fun with it. 5, 6, 5, 4 is my dice set of choice. Here we go. There is a 6, 4, 10. Perfect. Just like we wanted. Drop them a quarter. Pay us $50. I'm going to put a quarter on that. Rack a quarter. Oh, no, that needs to go to the VIG. My fault. There we are. Did I get the 10 marked? Yes, I did. Next throw. Staying with that 5, 6, 5, 4. Here is our toss. That is a yo 11. We were close. One turn of the die off. Okay, here's our next toss. A 3-1-4, that's what we want to see. All right, so I'll drop them $1 vig. They'll pay us 50. I'll put a quarter on it and throw the other quarter across the table. Sorry about that. You probably saw that flying right at you guys. Take the other quarter, put it right there in the rack, and slide the dice down. Wow, that just flew right out of my hand. I hope you guys got a close-up look at that. That was funny. All right, 5, 6, 5, 4. Let's see if we can't continue. Next toss. That's a hard 8. That was pretty. That's the point. That's going to give us a quarter over here. 35 here. I'm going to go ahead and jump this up to 60. Rack the 5. Turn the puck off. Take the quarter. Actually, you know what? That is a great idea. Instead of racking that 5, I'm just going to jump the 8 right up to 90 because that's where I want it to stop. I don't want to press that one anymore. Let's get a new point established. Which means, you know what we have, a 6-2, 6-2. Here's our next throw. Hey, that's okay. That's a frontline winner. It just resets the tracker, which we were not playing, which is okay. Let's get that frontline winner at a quarter. We'll rack it and throw again. Here we go, next toss. That's a yo 11. We just got another quarter. Put it right there. And you know what? I'm going to take those 2 quarters along with 2 nickels. I'm going to jump my 6 up to 90 with it. Why not? Fuel those winnings into more, maybe? We'll see. Here's our next toss. That's a 6-4, easy 10. Let's see what we can get now. I'm going to aim right for that 10. Here's our throw. A 4-1-5. That is going to pay us 35. Again, quarter on the 5, rack the 10, roll again. Five, 6, 5, 4. Here's our throw. Cinco dos. There's no mistaking that. Okay, we are out. We started to get the raise pressing in, but we just couldn't quite capitalize. That's okay. We got $200 there. 10. Let's see. That's 350. 375, $380. We're starting to make a little bit. That's 392. So we're still down $108, but we have made a bit of an increase, which is always nice. Let's go one more roll. And for 200, 300. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to go 330 on the inside. And then a quarter on the pass. We're set. Okay, I'm still not buying in on the ATS. Not going to play that at all tonight. My rolls have not quite been long enough. Here's our next toss on the come out. That's a 5-4 neener from Pasadena. Should have taken a right at Albuquerque. No Bugs Bunny for you guys. All right, here we go. Our next throw. We get A 5-2 Cinco Dos. Okay, yeah, that right there tells you that it's time to wrap it up and go home. I'm sorry. Wow, did we just get smoked on a PSO? And that, boys and girls, is a bad night at the craps table. But you know what? It's okay. You're going to have your ebbs and flows. You're going to have your high wins. Hopefully you're going to have your high wins. You're also going to take your lumps. It does happen from time to time. And I tell you guys, the biggest thing that I can preach is patience, 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 and then self-control. Don't overextend. Don't make big pushes. Don't martingale. Don't try to press your money back because it will snipe you and rear its ugly head. So tonight we didn't have a big win. We had more of a loss. We're still less than, I don't know, there's what, $40 there or so. So we're going to take our lumps. Big thing is, take a breather. Go have some fun somewhere else. Go grab a drink if you're going to come back to the craps table at all. Or just go home, sleep it off, and try again next time. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Well, if I could look any more tired, I would. Man, we got absolutely lambasted on the table today. But the thing you have to remember is you're going to have days like today. That's why you get a bankroll. Play within your means, your limits. Don't overextend. Don't hit the ATM machine. Play. Have fun. If you win, fantastic. If you lose, take it in stride. You're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days, just like anything in life. Anyhow, if this video was fun for you to watch, go ahead and hit that like button. Also looking for more followers. We've cracked 2K, but I'm always looking for more. And hit the little bell notification right here. Yep, that one right there. That'll let you know when our next video comes out, as in tomorrow morning. I'll have a short. Sunday, got another video. Monday, we've got our bankroll series, and maybe we'll have some surprises in there. Anyhow, this is Bob with KC Craps. We'll see you guys next time.